I know what Adam went through in the garden in July, on the first day when all was calm and the wind barely blew, as things were slowly being figured out. But I know Eve was not a challenge, because she understood more than he would ever know. And she was complete. And her body was truth. And like a dancer that moves away from a small town in Ohio or New Mexico, or a place that no one goes to unless someone is dying, you found me alone in the garden on that day and said your name in the original, which is Chaya, as in living, like in the present tense. And I thought, who would name their child living unless it was a moniker for something like, hey, she is so alive, as in the way your body springs as you walk towards the fruit with strong torso and extend your hand to me, and I deliberate about the enormity of our next move together. But you are a visionary, and already choreographed in your mind how this will all play out on stage as your eyes scan this perfect space of fruits and flowers, even a small stream tumbling through a crack in the rock down a cliff into a small pool where two gazelles gather drinking fresh water. And you look at me with those gentle eyes, knowing I lack experience, unsure if I can do any of this here with you in July. Then, like the sweet sound of chirping crickets, I hear three words mixing with the gurgling pulse of water over smooth rocks, and turn my head towards the crevice of your mouth to make sure I understand the words in the original language, and realize I have never seen a dancer speak while on stage. So I question, if this is part of a living performance, then how should I take these three words that move within me, causing my body to tremble, and wonder if you are aware of how words can trigger something this new world has never felt? I am still learning. And succumb to this moment knowing the three words you speak are now living inside me. And the wild garden you have chosen for this act is within you. You are knowing. And I am gathering. But I wonder, will others know about this moment and question the act? And do I need to record this? Or should the act of living be all we need? And what of those who don't know the words in the original? So I pull a piece of dry grass from the field, reach for a low-hanging fruit, and squeeze the red juice into your palm and on to your perfect body, and write, Adam. and next to it the word desire. And with the tip of the reed dripping red, I scribe your name in the present tense in the original language, which my body reacts well.
It feels good that you smile with each stroke of the
Then you ask me to write a poem about a dancer, and turn towards me, exposing your thighs, and I feel my blood pumping and my hand move like the gazelle skipping over rocks. And I look around at this setting with the reed on your flesh, and the words start to flow out from my body in the original language we spoke together for the first time on a perfect day in July in the garden. And I question, if this is living, then will I stay here with you forever? Or until something in the new world that we cannot explain turns and the weather cools. Rain pours down hard from the dark sky above, and with no protection, our bodies shiver. And the living words written in the original language across your body wash off. And I wonder in that moment if living is changing and knowing is forgetting. And when the scenes of the perfect garden fade, I return to Ohio or New Mexico or some place where names are in past tense and the original is sin, and turn to look at you for the last time, knowing I might never see anything like this again.